can put the chickens away. You can put the chickens away. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're gonna do another crystal. Probably jam here a minute. While I wait for people, maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll be watching the replay. It's totally cool. It is totally cool to watch the replay. As a matter of fact, sometimes I prefer you to. All right, so we are gonna do our third crystal in Judy Hall's the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. I've been gone for like a week or two. I just decided, no, I didn't decide. My life decided that I needed a break. So I am back, and we are going to do another crystal tonight. This is the Dreamtime crystal. So it made sense then to grab this deck. It's an Aboriginal deck from Australia. Aboriginal Dreamtime. Kind of a funny, weird deck, but cool. So we're gonna get a little nerdy with it. Na 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 na. A little woo woo with it. What's up? And then we're gonna learn all about Moonkaite Jasper, talk about the Dreamtime, pull a couple Dreamtime oracles, and then that's it. That's it. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. Because I really wanted to learn a little bit more about crystals, and hello, what better thing to do than teach what you want to learn about? Not that I'm really teaching, but you know, kind of. All right, so this is the Moonkaite Jasper. It's a really cool stone. It looks marbled. It looks like marble. It has some oranges, some whites, some yellows, even like a black streak in it. It is really awesome. And there's lots of different types of jaspers from what I understand. So this is just Moonkaite, if I'm saying it right, and it's all about dream time. So here we go. All right, so Moonkaite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. All right, I can dig that. Inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. All right, so that is good. That is really good news. Helping you choose the right path, opening you up to new experiences, balancing your inner and outer. Are you putting the chickens away? Yeah. Yay! He's putting the chickens away. Hey, I'm so glad you played the game. I'm like ready to hand my tribe over to somebody. I'm ready to delete the tribe. There's like 300 pages of people that want to get in it, and it's like impossible to go through them. Like, I've been asking my singing monsters for years, can I please have a search bar, like a search function within the game, so I could like type in Ashy and like find you? Like, I wish, but I can't scroll through 300 pages. I'm sorry. But maybe if I see that, I'll remember Ashy, because that's an awesome name. So if I see it, I'll say yes to that. All right, so Moonkaite Jasper. Let's see here. The Dreamtime. Any cool dreams lately? Anyone? Any cool dreams? Here's our self-understanding. Have I been having any dreams lately? I think I've been too tired to have dreams. Like, you know, you were the one that said that your plant rod was cool and that you're a mom. That was me. Oh, that I'm a mom. Yeah. Why? Because what did I say? Oh, something about it was lit. Bam. Cue. Big time. I'm totally a mom. I'm totally a mom. I'm 41 years old. Like, totally a mother. A mother. That's cool though. I like to be a mom. It's like so lit. Completely inappropriate use of that word. It's alright. I get points for trying, right? Alright, so balancing our inner and outer experiences. That's a pretty important thing, because sometimes we live so much in our heads, like we're not even hardly living in real life compared to all the daydreaming we do. So yeah, this kind of gets you open to a new experience outside of you, and also choosing the right path. So yeah, have those new experiences, but make sure like you're choosing the right path. All right, so let's see if my old 41-year-old mom eyes can read. Okay, here's our self-understanding. A powerful being, you have roots that go far back into the past. What you dreamed, you created. What you dreamed, you created. Reap rewards or rectify imbalances. All right, so turn failure into a learning experience and start again. That's really important. Turning our failures into just, hey, I learned something new. And then, like, we start again. Here's also a message from Moonkaite Jasper to remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. So yeah, like offer yourself as a friend to people that are kind of in the same world as you. I know it's hard. It's hard sometimes to find people that are like even in your neighborhood. Like I'm talking energetically. Like just what you're into, same spiritual path, but more and more with the help of the internet, we are connecting with each other. So Moonkaite Jasper, this is a earthy stone. The frequency is earthy to medium, so it's definitely a grounding stone, but it's kind of like getting up into the medium frequencies. The chakras are earth star, base, and sacral. So earth star, base, and sacral, your lower chakras. The timing is Leo, and the soul path is drawing on ancestral wisdom. All right, so when we get this card in a reading, like if I pulled you oracle cards and you got Moonkaite Jasper, the divination message to you would be, first of all, to check your diet. I know, crystals have so much to say. They're like, check your diet. Also, put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead. Worry not. Don't worry. You are protected against deceit and enemies. Good. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic, whatever that means. Reject unrealistic ideas. So it also says to avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Just wait patiently. If 2 courses of action are open, if you have a decision to make, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful. Okay, so the healing insight, because that's what we're all about. We're all about healing. It just wants to remind us that you are what you eat. You are what you eat. What did y'all eat today? You are what you eat. So good nutrition with wholesome organic foods sustains your well-being, like living foods. We have been super guilty about like eating like it's organic processed food, but yeah, it's from a box. Like we've been like just snacking out hard. Like I've been trying to keep it balanced, but it's kind of been a little imbalanced. Although we ate peas today, 2 of us ate potatoes. I have bananas in the freezer. We could make banana sorbet. What's up? Nice cream. But I always feel like we could be doing more. So yeah, you are what you eat. So today I am spaghetti. I ate spaghetti today. All right. So anyways, that's the Moonkaite Jasper. That is dream time. That is my dog barking. I know. So, no. Then he brings his friends. What a jerk. All right. So anyways, get yourself a drink and just ignore them. They'll go away. Fake news. All right. So the dream time. What the heck does it even talk about the dream time though? It doesn't even talk about dream time. Does it? No. But that's funny. This is what I just read. That is the thing. Moonkaite Jasper, the dream time. Maybe the dream time is where you connect with your astral wisdom. Perhaps that. I don't know. I don't know. Turn failure into a learning experience and start again. That's a big one. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. You are what you eat. Check your diet. Recognize your strengths. Avoid despair. You have stamina. Just wait patiently. Go for the straightforward decision. All right. So, anyways, in a nutshell, there you go. Moonkaite Jasper. So, because it did say the dream time in its title, even though I didn't really get that from the Moonkaite Jasper, I grabbed this deck. So I'm going to pull myself 3 cards, and then I'm going to go to bed. Something I just remembered about this book, at the beginning of the book, which I don't think I did this for the first 2, there is, each crystal has like an affinity to a part of the body that it wants to heal, that it wants to work with. So this crystal, if you get a Moonkaite Jasper in real life, the organs that it wants to work with in the systems is the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, the bladder. How about the bladder? The bladder, the immune system, the digestive, and reproductive systems. So you could carry this stone around if you had like a urinary thing, cystitis. It says anti-aging, so hashtag mom life, put one in your pocket, girl. High blood sugar, genetic defects, hernia, pregnancy, fluid retention, purification of blood, and wounds. So that's where this crystal likes to send its healing energy. Or so this book says. All right, so anyways, let's get a couple cards. Moon time, not moon time, dream time. Moonkaite Jasper. How'd everybody fare with the full moon? We made it. We made it. What's up? All right, so we're going to pull a couple dream times to go with the Moonkaite Jasper that said it was all about the dream time, but actually didn't say anything about the dream time. But so I'm just assuming the dream time is a good place for us to connect with our ancestors, because when we're awake during the day, we're too distracted, too busy to pay attention. All right, 3 cards came off the bottom. That was weird. I would never normally do that. Hold on. There's a tickly hair in my shirt. Okay, it's got to go. I hope it went. All right, ready? We've got hidden learning, moon phases, and sacred knowledge. Okay, thank you. Now my cards are making sense. All right, hidden knowledge or hidden learning. What did it say? You screw up, it's a failure, it's fine. Learn from it, try again. So I love, the reason I got these cards is because they have these little goddess women all through them. And I love to draw goddesses, just the outlines. So we've got hidden learning. Like sometimes you screw up so bad, you're like, what have I even learned from this? Like nothing, but really you have. So hidden learning, find it. The moon phases. I was just talking about the moon because where's our stone? Oh, duh, here. Moonkaite Jasper. We just had like an intense full moon. They're all getting pretty intense. Like it's almost redundant now for me to say like, wow, this one's like really intense. Yeah, they're all intense. Especially when you let them pull you and shake you and move you. But this one was like, what the? And then we have sacred knowledge. So this card was all about connecting with our ancestral wisdom. And when we do that, when we can do that, we really do have an opportunity to tap into some of the wisdom that just gets passed down some of the wisdom that we have from our previous incarnations. Like, you don't have to learn everything from scratch. Once you start to tap in to the energies that are you, that are essentially you. So I guess, and a lot of times, like, sacred knowledge too is like our grandmothers, our grandfathers teaching our parents and teaching us, because it's just been passed down for so long. Like, I like really think like that's so sweet when people have that in their families. A lot of us don't really like, what did your grandparents teach you? Like, hopefully something, but like some people I know of, because I'm an herbalist, a lot of people that I see working with herbs, they learn from their grandparents. And I'm like just a little jealous. Just a little jealous. But hey, you can always eventually yourself be the grandma and start a new tradition. So if you didn't get good, like, sacred knowledge handed down to you, you can be the one to just break that pattern. And you be the one to start sharing your knowledge. So whatever you're learning, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, even if it's just posting it on whatever social media. Put it out there. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Share it. Okay, so all of these cards, like, I see the message in hidden learning. I totally get the message in moon phases and sacred knowledge. But this is such a funny deck. The stories might not have anything to do with that. So just like Moonkaite Jasper, who said that it was about the dreamtime, didn't have anything to say about the dreamtime, I guess that might be like our theme tonight. Like maybe, maybe everything in our life that, like, right now it just doesn't seem to make sense. Like, what is the whole point of this? Or it's not as it seems. Why does that happen sometime? Because we're not ready. We're not ready for something, or it's just not divine timing yet. All right, so hidden learning. I think these cards are cute together because her border's purple. Like, they've got like this purple connection going on. They look nice together in front of me because of the purple border, and then she's like in. Are they purple flames, or is she underwater? What does it seem like to you? Very pretty, though. All right, hidden learning. So, okay, this is what I'm talking about. It's a story about a crocodile. So these are all bedtime stories, so it'll get us ready for bed. And teach us a little lesson. Yeah, so like, would you think like to look in the guidebook and like have a story about a crocodile? See, like, I'm always so like, what the heck? So after 3 months of fiercely defending her eggs, the mother crocodile begins to see movement under the mound of sand, which indicates her babies are being born. She eagerly waits for them to emerge from their eggs and welcomes each of them into the world. She gently takes each baby to the water and bids them goodbye, knowing that they will not see each other again. The last baby she takes to the water is frail and begs his mom not to let him go because he wants to grow up with her. Aww. The mummy crocodile explains that he has to go and make it on his own and have all the adventures of growing up that all the other crocodiles have. Reluctantly, he swims away, calling to her that he will come back to visit her when he is a grown-up. As he grows up, he has many experiences and learns many lessons. But there is rarely a time when he doesn't miss his mom and longs to find her again to tell her about his life. One day, many years later, he becomes a dad himself. Okay. And as his babies hatch and are taken gently to the water by their mom, he finally understands the importance of letting his babies have their own experiences. He tells them he will miss them, but lets them go on their own journey. Hold on, I want to tell my kids they need to get out. You guys, it's time for you to go. Aw. So he missed his mom like his whole life until he finally became a dad himself. And then something clicked. Okay. So here's the Dreamtime message. Notice I will make fun of pretty much all these stories, but it's okay. I love them. I love them. All right, here's our Dreamtime message. Letting go of things you hold close is really hard sometimes, but often the most damage is caused because you can't let it go. You know what's so funny? The song that I was playing at the beginning of this is called Let Go. Excuse me while I interrupt myself and push play. Really, I was just playing a song that said Let Go. Hold on. You gotta let it go. I feel like I have to let that song play now. So, the most damage is caused because you can't let it go. So take a leap of faith and know that by letting go, you're actually assisting something or someone else to grow and experience life for themselves. So get out! Get out of my broadcast! It's time to let you go. Don't worry, I will credit the song. You got to let it go. All right, so everyone's journey is individual. I'll play the rest of that song at the end. And we have little power over what is best for them. So I would have never, hey, what's up? We're letting everything go. What a terrible story about a crocodile. Yeah, letting our little crocodile babies go. I don't know. As moms, we just want them, right? We just want them to, not every mom, of course, but human mothers want their babies to stay. But at some point, you do have to let them go and let them live their own life. Hey, Kathy K. So we're doing Moonkaite Jasper, which was titled The Dreamtime. So I grabbed the original, how about Aboriginal deck. We're getting some stories talking about the hidden lesson, and the story, which did not look like it went with this, was all about crocodile and her babies and letting them go. So here's the thing that we need to hear. Letting go of things you hold close is really hard sometimes, but often the most damage is caused because you can't let it go. Yeah, I have 2 other videos a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Flint and Black Halloween. We're just skimming the surface and then using it as an excuse to hang out oracle cards. But yeah, it's like the most damage is caused when you can't let somebody go. Aww. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Children, get out. No, I don't want to let them go yet. So I'm not a crocodile mom, obviously. But let's think about the things that, like other things that we can't let go. Sometimes we end up with too much stuff because we can't let it go. We end up with too many issues because we can't let things go. We can't forgive. We can't let go. And then I just had to laugh so hard that the song I was playing while I was at the beginning of the broadcast was called Let Go. And I'll finish the last minute when I let this broadcast go. But anyways, what is the message in learning to let go? Very interesting. All right, so the next card is this one. Who knows if it's a story about a kangaroo? Probably not. Is this the way This deck is so funny. I don't know if this is always the way Australian things are made, but I get a kick out of this deck. Um, maybe. What's an enchinida? Enchinida? Enchinda? Are you kidding me? It's an animal. Echidna. Hold on. Let us see here. Echidna. Maybe it's something. Hold on. And then there's a wallaby, which is basically like a small kangaroo. All right, so we're going to get a message about moon phases. My internet must be super slow. It's not coming up. All right, so how is the full moon for everybody? Okay. How did that go for you? There we go. Hold on. It looks like a hedgehog. Spiny anteaters. Only in Australia. Yeah, it's like a hedgehog looking thing that like kind of looks like a mole, but also kind of like a porcupine. Okay, so this guy, I don't Echinda. I'm probably not saying that right, but this guy, under a long time ago, under a full moon, can you see that? This guy was foraging for food, and a small wallaby caught his attention. The Echinda waddled up to the wallaby and began talking with him. And they became instant friends. They had so much fun that night that when the morning came and they had to return to their homes, they parted with sorrow in their hearts. The next night, the wallaby returned to find his friend. However, after waiting all night, that mother trucker didn't show up. Every night for the next month, he returned, as the wallaby refused to give up on the thought of never seeing his friend again. Oh, how sad he is. Maybe this is a wallaby, not a kangaroo. One night, as the moon was full again, the wallaby heard the familiar waddle of the echinda, if that's how you say it. Echidnas. What? Echidnas.
Wait, what did you say?
Echidnas? That guy?
Cicadas?
No, it's like a porcupine mole. It's a porcupine mole that lives in Australia. Anyways, he heard him. He hopped toward him, and he had wild excitement. He was so excited. The wallaby asked him why he hadn't returned until now. Where you been, bro? And the Echinda explained to him that he only came this direction when the moon was full. From then on, at every full moon, they would meet up again at the same place. Under the light of the moon, they would share their adventures, and as the morning approached, they would bid each other farewell until the next night was bright again. That's cute. That's cute. I like that story so much more than the crocodile mom. But aren't they kind of tied in? Because the wallaby like met this friend, had a great time, and then couldn't let it go. They couldn't let the Echinda go do his things. Every night he showed up again, like, what the heck? I can't let you go. I can't let you out of my life. Yeah. What's up, psycho? And until they figured out that they only were going to hang out on the full moon. So I think probably like it's probably a good idea to have some friends like that. Like, hey, like let's just get together on the full moon when we're both crazy. So here's our Dreamtime message from the wallaby. Our dreaming journey takes us on many different paths within many different cycles. The waxing and waning of the moon is just one of those cycles. In life, there are many highs and many lows, but somehow our lives find balance. Look to the cycles in your life to get a better understanding of what your journey looks like. Learn from the lows and celebrate the highs. Then find the middle ground. Find the middle ground. Focusing too much on either will often create chaos in your life. Okay, very interesting because this stone was all about balancing your inner and outer. Hold up. Hold up. It said Moonkaite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. So yeah, there's two messages now of balancing. Yeah, because if we're just too focused on the highs, is that a bad thing? Right? You don't get anything done, or you just get exhausted, right? If we focus on the lows or the things that we deem as negative, we get depressed. So it's like, make sure you're like noticing your own cycles. We do have our cycle. Like if you cycle with the moon, if you feel influenced by the moon, you know, like what you kind of like know that like this week, you know, leading up to the new moon or whatever, like just as an example, you might be grouchy, you might be tired, you might need to rest more. So you just have to kind of honor that, you know, whatever your personal cycle is, like even in the day, like maybe around 1 or 2 o'clock, you have to lay down. Go lay down for 7 minutes. Like you'll feel so much better than if you just keep pressing on and don't. So honor yourself. Yeah, very good. So we got hidden learning and moon phases. And there is a lot to be learned. Noting your cycles with the moon, how it influences you, because it's like, oh my gosh, like if you keep track of it, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm always a psycho right before the new moon. I'm always looking for a fight. Like, what's up with this? Like, but the next month when it happens, you could catch yourself. I mean, yeah, you might still feel like an argumentative psycho, but like at least you're like, but I know, see, I'm gonna be a big girl and not give into it. And then it's just so much nicer knowing that about yourself. So it adds to that wisdom that you can have about yourself. So speaking of wisdom, our third card is sacred knowledge. And yeah, that made me think of, you know, grandparents that pass on like their herbal knowledge to their kids and they tell their kids. And it's like a great way to keep information flowing. And that can be about any topic, but of course, I'm going to pick herbs. So, yeah, sacred knowledge. It's on a beach. We've got these like, they look like pillars kind of in the sand with this Aboriginal artwork on it. Oh, great. So, and this is a story about a snake. So, we had a crocodile, then a wallaby, and a porcupine mole, and now a snake. All right, so this will definitely get us ready to head into Dreamtime, to maybe connect with ancestral knowledge, right? That's a good intention to set before you go to sleep. Let me connect in with my lineage. So here's a story about a little black snake. I don't even see a snake on here. Like the artwork has nothing to do with the stories. The little black snake was strong-headed and didn't like to listen to what his mom had to say. And would often wander off on his own to explore the bush. As the days started to get cooler, he found it was getting harder to find the energy to make it home at night. One cool winter's day, when the sun didn't warm the ground until early afternoon, he wandered further from home than he had ever gone before. And while my dog's barking nothing, it's cold outside right now. It feels chilly, like, doesn't it? Like, we're closing up windows. I walked around the garden like around 7-ish or whatever time, 7:30. I was like, dang, like the ground is cold. I was barefoot. But yeah, Gaia's chilly. She's chilly tonight. So yeah, and that's being, I guess I'm warm-blooded. Sometimes I feel like more like a snake though, like because I was sitting on the back porch this afternoon and I was chilly, so I was like, "Well, go sit on the steps, like in the sun." I was like, "Okay," and the cement felt so good, warm, and I was like, "Yes, this is why animals and snakes, yeah, lay on rocks." So, anyways, he had gone farther than he had ever gone before. You know, his mama told him not to, but he didn't listen, so he wandered anyways. And before he realized it, the sun was setting and the ground was cold, making it hard for him to slither back to his mom and his siblings. Tracy, as night got darker and colder, he curled up to try to keep his warmth and to hide from the nighttime predators. All night, he stayed awake, listening for noises, becoming more and more afraid, until finally morning arrived and the sun poked over the horizon, warming his body and giving him strength again. With a warmed body and lots of energy, he slithered quickly back to his mom, who had been waiting for him all friggin' night. He promised his mom to listen to her in the future and to never go too far away from his home again. So, first of all, that little snake was born to the wrong mother. He should have been born to the crocodile mother who would have kicked him out of the nest on day one. But, anyways, that's another story. All right, so here's our message from the dream time. Sometimes we just run out of energy before we get day's work done. That's what we're talking about with this one too, honoring your cycles. Take a nap. It's probably time for you to tighten up on your time management skills and decide what can be left until the next day. I'm really good at this. I'm already amazing at this. Like about 4 o'clock today, I was like, yep, the rabbit cages need to wait till tomorrow. I have to do the dishes. And I knew that I would not have the energy to do both. Not today. Some days I can do it all, but not today. So, not everything has to be done today. But you have placed the expectation on yourself and are finding it more difficult each day. So, if you don't have enough energy to do your day the way you want it done, maybe you're placing too many expectations on yourself. Maybe it's a message to lighten up your load. Give yourself a break and get real about what is important and what can wait until tomorrow. So, anyways, that's hi. No, that seemed like something like the router thingy or something. All right, so as I was saying, definitely messages to take it. Dogs, take it easy. Honor the cycle of the moon, of life, of the day, of you, right? Aiden, say hi. Aiden, say hi. Take it easy. Go with the flow. I mean, that's what I've been doing. Really trying to honor my body by giving enough rest, enough water, which I have lemon balm tincture in this water. It's good. And yeah, if we screw up, learn the lesson, right? And even Moonkaite Jasper, I think, was saying that too. Learn your lessons and, make. It was silly if you have a decision, just go with the straightforward one. If you're like, geez, I have all this stuff to do, well, just go with the one that seems like the most obvious, like this needs done today, everything else can wait, or this would be the easiest on me, or this is one that's like, most important. I feel like I want one more card. All right, let's do one more card. Maybe one more card for, I don't know, it's just taking it easy. Honoring the moon, honoring your cycles, learning your lessons, seeing it even if it don't make sense. All right. Yeah, here it is. It really is. What a friggin' chill message. Yeah, it is really all about getting quiet. Let me see if I can make her my face. Yeah, getting quiet, closing our eyes, meditating, um, maybe really not having too much to say. Maybe sitting in silence. I know it's awkward when I don't talk in my broadcast, but like in real life, if we were hanging out, hopefully we would just at some point just sit and be chill, and not talk all the time. But yeah, this inner quiet. It should look familiar. Her face is on the back of all the cards. But yeah, so inner quiet. That's what we need more. Oh my God, you guys! And look what's on the bottom of the deck. Silence. I feel like my cards are trying to tell me that like I thought I wanted to live stream, but actually I should be quiet. I should shut up. Too funny. So yeah, now like I was like, really? Is that it? Like you just want like us to go inside and dream and take it easy and honor our vessel? And they're like, yeah, like we want you to even like do more than that. We want you to really meditate this week, this weekend, and find that quiet, find that silence. You don't always have to be running at the mouth. But are we up for two more stories? Because this is a story about back in the beginning of time, there was a huge rock in the middle of the desert. There's a bug flying in my face. The rock was born from the ground over many millions of years. And during this time, the sun and the rain had sculptured amazing shapes into him. And if you looked closely, you could see the caves and shelters that had been forged through the millenniums. In the desert, where the rock lived, the days were burning hot and the nights were freezing cold. He liked the heat during the day, but he often wished he could also be warm during the cold desert nights. As the rock had no voice, he could only watch as the plants began to grow, then animals started to evolve, then eventually people were born into this land. He watched for thousands of years as people passed him by. Then one day, a young boy whose family had become sick on their walkabout came to the rock in search of shelter. After a short time, the young boy found a small hole in the rock and, after exploring it further, found a cave which could offer his family the hope of survival. From that day onwards, the family would build a fire deep inside the cave to keep themselves warm, never knowing that the warmth from their fire was keeping the rock warm at night from the cold desert. So that's a sweet message. It's like especially like inner quiet, what does that lead to? Inner peace. Like your inner peace radiates off of you, and then like when other people are around you, they feel really good being around your energy. So shine your light. That's what I heard. So here's the dream time message. Look more closely at what is happening around you, as you seem to have a limited view of what the situation is really about. Spend some time investigating your concerns, because a whole new horizon will appear before you once you start looking more closely. You will begin to understand the wonderful choices you have before you. You will begin to understand they were always there. You just didn't see them. So yeah, if we're getting too much riffraff in our minds, we don't see opportunities that are literally right in our face. So yeah, going within, finding that inner quiet space, inner quietude, meditating, just quieting down, even just closing your eyes for a while. I mean, like if you're laying in the sun and you close your eyes, like when you open them again, like the colors are going to be different. You might see something new. So even like, physically closing your eyes. Oh my God, I closed my eyes for 30 seconds and my body was like, yes, yes, go to bed. But yeah, your perspective can change. All right. Thank you for taking them out. Okay, let's do our last one, silence. This is funny. We'll be ended on a funny note. All right, so that's the emu. A long time ago, when the emu was created, he was given a voice. However, the emu loved to talk and already had an opinion on everything. And sometimes was very greedy with his food. As my dogs chomp their bone. Gracie is very greedy with her food. All right, after some time, the other animals they began to tire of him. And his constant chatter and his habit of eating more than his fair share of food. He was becoming annoying to everyone. Gracie, hey, she's going after the other dogs because they may have like a little piece of their bone left. Drama. All right, all of the animals got together and decided to trick him. The animals gathered around and talked about the bush plums they had found on a tree in a nearby gully. Hoping the emu would go and eat all the bush plums and get sick from a tummy ache, which would teach him a lesson for being greedy. The emu went in search of the bush plums, and when he found the bountiful tree, he was delighted by the amount of beautiful plums he would be able to have all to himself. He swallowed his first plum, and to his horror, the plum got stuck in his throat. He tried and tried to either swallow the plum or spit it out, but nothing worked. When he returned to the other animals, he could no longer speak and could only make gulping sounds because he could no longer speak. He spent the rest of his time wandering the bush, searching for ways to get his voice back. So I guess it worked. They got rid of him. That wasn't very nice at all. All right. So here's the message. This is a time to keep your opinions to yourself, as no goodwill will come from gossip and it will only harm others. No matter how much you want to share your secret or pass on information to another source, it will only reflect badly on you, regardless of the truth behind your opinion. So don't be gossiping, don't be sharing your secrets, don't be sharing other people's secrets. Just shut up. This is one time where you just need to let go and move on. That's my cue. Let go. That's our song for today. All right, yeah. You definitely have to let it go. All right, so anyways, that's the end of my broadcast. Thanks for hanging out. You got to let it go. All right, so let it go. Let go of the need to gossip. Let go of the need to argue. Let go of the need to be right. Shout out to Mother Mary. Let it go. Embrace silence. Embrace that inner quietude. Really, honor your space. Honor your inner space. Have a balance between your inner and your outer. Yeah, absolutely. That's what Moonkaite Jasper was all about. All about the dream time, it said, but it really was. It had all this other advice as well. So go inside, learn your lessons in life, right? Honor your cycles. Rest if you need to rest. And just shut up and see what kind of knowledge and wisdom you can find inside yourself this week. And listen to your mom. I don't know. I'm a little rusty. I haven't pulled cards here for a couple weeks, but oh well, I had to take a break. So I'm back, and good to see you. And hope you enjoyed learning about the Moonkaite Jasper a little bit. It was very interesting. But yeah, remember, it encourages versatility, openness to new experiences, and helping us choose the right path. And what's the right path for us this weekend? Take it easy. Absolutely. Take it easy, because we have been going through a lot with the cycles of the moon. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. All right, on that note, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you again soon.